All right, Nolar here, back on the Jin&Nolar channel. We're gonna be testing out the new LR Android EZA, as you guys saw. Didn't get any quips. They gave them the same potential system from like a long time ago when the potential system was even in place. So they've been there. So basically, the concept is I'm gonna put the new EZA LR Androids 17, 18 on rotation with one of the new EZA 17s, probably Trenchcoat. I think they share more links. And Hellfighter will probably be on rotation with the other Androids 16, 17, 18. The Super or MVP 17s are going to be floating, and then they're going to be floating just because they're purely support. And I'm taking on the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, the first one, the Android Cell Saga stage against the Super types. Of course, we want to test out the androids against the Super types. Now, let's go over their kit real quick since they've been EZA'd. So 12 key, raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Colossal damage, lowers attack and defense. 18 key, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes Mega Colossal and lowers attack and defense. So attack and defense 78% when performing a super attack. Pretty good. Extreme class, allies key 4, defense 50%. Plus an additional 3 key, 78% attack when and launches an additional attack, which is a medium chance to become a super when attacking super class enemies, which is exactly what we're doing. And then superclass enemies defense minus 78%. So they're not really a turn 1 rotation unit because they get a bunch of their boosts when they super. Or slot 1, I should say, not turn 1. You don't want to put them in slot 1, really. We will try a little bit here and there, but probably not. But it's just insane. They're probably going to be really good on Super Battle, that's for sure. But let's hop in. And again, MVP 17, if I remember... Okay. Well, let's get to that later. Oh. Not exactly the rotations, but not the worst. Yeah, look at that. They're almost at 18 key, 24 key, right? Straight. Look, it's lots of support on rotation. I could probably make a full supporting Android team just straight out. A lot of units that support the category straight out. Okay. So, easy. Easy. Okay, we'll keep you there. Yeah. This. Take a look at his stats. A lot of high on defense, obviously. He is more offensive unit, though. Yeah, 5 million because he gets that big 120% attack upon supering, which is, again, if you know the calculation steps, it's at the end, it's multiplicative. Okay, so this is a good enough rotation. Let's see this. That look at that, just drenched in support. 3.3, and he's the more defensive unit because he gets that big 120% defense boost when he supers, stuns. So really phenomenal. I mean, I got to test them out on Super Battle for sure. Okay, come on. And boom. I mean, I know this is the oldest Infinite Dragon Ball history. It's not exactly the hardest stage. But, you know, let's see how this turns out. All right, you know what? Let's put them in slot 1. As long as I don't get supered here, it's going to be pretty good. All right, let's... This. Okay, so... 5 links. Obviously, what's that last one? It's Shattering Limit and... Again, I don't read Japanese boys. Shocking Speed. Yeah, there's no Shocking Speed. Okay. Let's see. Type disadvantage. Of course, I'm eating a super turn 1. Of course. So just to let you know, defenses aren't fantastic because they, again, look at that 7.1. That's really damn good. They get all their boosts once they super, right? That's the key part. They get all these boosts once they super. And that's a crit. Lowering attack and defense. That's pretty damn good. Okay, so go ahead, put you there. There. Right, let's look at everybody's setup here. When MVP 17 gets an EZA, man, when he gets an EZA, he's going to be pretty phenomenal. Because he just needs a little bit of a tweak. And he's just so versatile in so many categories. You know, TOP, Universe 7, androids, you just name it. He's good, you know? But yeah, until that time comes, waiting. All right, let's see. Again, androids, when they first came out, because he was the first one to actually lead the category, they got a very, they weren't the hardest hitting team. They just took their time, to get there. Nope. All right, it's fine. They weren't the hardest hitting team. They just got so many utilities. They debuffed, they healed, they did this, they did that, right? So, it was okay for them to have MVP 17 around because he, debuffed with his super attack, and then he gave key and defense. It's pretty crazy. Think about it. All right, so I'm not switching because I need to have the name 17 in here. So there is that. Okay, we'll do this. I think we'll be okay. Famous last words. All right, come on. Got a crit? No crit. One more. Now I need them to do some damage. Get me through this section. Don't have a strength unit on this team. No strength unit. The Android 21. She got her EZA with the Dragon Ball Heroes like 3 weeks ago at this point. Haven't done really much with her. Probably will eventually. But in that case, I think Jin should do that and get Social Fire on, right? That's the iconic move. Okay, so we'll do this. This. All right, let's see how much we're doing here. 6 million consistently. Again, we're getting 24 keys all pretty much automatically. Drenched in support. One more. There we go. Yeah, I'm raising attack and defense and all this stuff. So, again, they're good post-super. So, wouldn't recommend them in slot 1 because they don't get a start return boost. As you saw, Piccolo shredded it and did a ton of damage. And it was the earlier stages. This is going to suck a little bit. Yeah. That. Do a little bit of this. Got a dokkan attack. Okay, let's see how this turns out. Well, I need that to heal up. Again, he's better once he supers. So, not exactly most ideal slot 1 unit, but obviously I don't want to put a Fizz unit eating a super against a strength unit, so that was the right call. Hopefully I get a ton of HP back from this. Let's see. 3.3 million. That's what it looks like. Crits. Way more back. 4.6. Okay. Alright, so this will debuff. I don't know if you can actually lower attack and defense here, but that might be an option. So yeah, these guys are, the LR androids. I remember when they came out. Craziest part, guys. Okay, so this is the boomer, me talking to Vet here. When they came out, they were the first unit to lead 4 key straight up. Right? That was crazy because that was like they were the second LR to come out. First one was Tech Goku, then them, and they were the first friend point unit that you did, right? So that was insane. Everyone's like, friend points out of a use other than just getting like Zenny statues and stuff. So literally them putting androids there like gave it a lot of purpose. Yeah, 7.1. I mean, we've got the 19 and 20 here, so they're giving a huge boost, right? So beforehand, without 19 and 20, they're doing 6 million. They're doing 7.1 with 5 key links, not legendary power. That's not smart. Gotta do that. This one's gonna be a little rough. It'll take a little bit to get out of this. But yeah, so when the first LR androids first showed up, they were crazy 4 key units, and they did decent damage. So but it was such a grind. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw, but when I showed off, you had to grind all the Dokkan Fest events, and back then, remember me talking, they weren't 20 stam or 25 stam, they were 40, 50 stam. Okay, and like back then it was hard to climb through the ranks, so it was a lot of like, oh, we're You're gonna have to spend a lot of stones to refresh energy to do this. So yeah, it was intense. It was fun though, because it gave you something to do, right? Oh, I gotta play Super Vegito another 22 times. You know what I mean? The crazy people like me grinded out a couple copies, free SA20, you know. But because Kais were so rare then, oh my god, Kais were so rare. When LRs came out, and then you realize, like Tech Goku, you had to grind a second copy, and the grind was atrocious. You could only use Super Strike units. You had to use items. Like those runs weren't simple. They were literally like 6-7 minute runs every time, and the RNG drop was like 5, 7, you know, whatever. It was taxing, man. That's for sure. We'll put them up front. Yeah, things are much easier. That's basically what I want to say. Back in my day, you know, it was difficult back then. Now it's just so much easier. Kais are up. Like, you have 50 stones every month to get Kais. Like, dude, when I pulled Super Gogeta, I had to wait till World Tournament came around, grind my butt off to get to the high ranks, so then I could put Kais into finishing off my Super Gogeta. Like, that's how stupid crazy rare Kais were, you know. And like, again, I wasn't playing back in the old meta days, but back then, like, you never had like in year 1, it was actually super rare to super every turn. Like, if you supered, you got lucky. You know what I mean? All right, let's see how good trench coat is. Just right here. Yeah, it was super rare to even get a super attack off. You had to, you know, use links, actual links, to make sure people could super or build the team that way. And it was like 25% attack and defense or something like that. I wasn't playing around that time. I really started playing when they implemented the 3-key 3000 attack meta. Or 2500 attack or something like that. I can't remember. Oh, anyways, we just managed to kill Gohan. So I was rambling off a little bit, giving you, you know, vintage, old ways of how we used to do things in this game. Obviously, things progress, things improve, so I'm pretty happy about that. But it's cool to see EZA breathe new life into units. So what did you guys think about 1718? Again, I think they're very, very impressive. I got to try them out on Super Battle Road, so let me know if you want to see that or in which stage. Probably androids, but there might be some other ones you guys wanted me to bring them on. But yeah, overall, I'm impressed, and hopefully we'll get your impressions on it and all that stuff. I got to talk to Jin. I know he's been super busy. He almost missed his consecutive login. It's been like 1,300 plus days. He almost missed it. The work's been that busy. So with that said, guys, I appreciate everybody here, and I'll catch you on the next one. Nolar out.